Whoa. Hold up now. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. Shit. Well, shit. Hold up. Intermission. Intermission. I'm drawing a blank. Crap. Okay, we'll go with it. Don't even worry about it. Stop. Yep. Okay. Cool. So, yeah. Hey, everybody. Uh, sorry about that. As expected, it'd be definitely gonna be scuffed. Because I don't normally stream. We're doing it live, right? Rehearsal. Fuck rehearsal. I didn't spend the last 2 hours preparing. It's scuffed no matter what I do. Anyways. Well, yeah, hey, I'm a little bit late, and that's okay. But look, there's a lot of eager students here. Hey, everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you joining me here on my first stream. It's good to see so many bright and talented people gathered before me. Yes, exactly. Sink or swim, and we're sinking, but that's okay. You know. It's just it's nice to see that there's people here at all. I could be streaming into the void, but I'm not. Anyways, uh, you know, well, anyways, it's just simple. It's nice to see so many people here gathered today. Thank you very much for all of you coming. My name is simply Dark. I'm an Archmagus, master of all types of magic, and I'm glad to see you guys showing up here for wanting to study magic under me. I thought everything would be here, but maybe not. Hold on. Let me see if I just pop this here, maybe. Okay. Honestly, I think the problem is that I forgot to. Oh, you know what? There we go. That's the problem. I didn't hide that. Okay. Yep. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Except there I am. Okay. Yay! I did it. I did it. Did it. Great. There we go. Now things are working as intended. We're back in my study. Sorry, not my study, my classroom. Classroom, yeah. Okay. Anyways, so now that I've corrected my mistakes and things are working as intended, and hopefully will keep working as intended, I've prepared a little magical slideshow here today to go over. Has a little bit of information about myself and what you can expect from my class. Yeah, no, you guys can take a seat. You don't need to stand. You don't need to stand in line. If y'all please just take a seat here and please turn your attention to the arcane projector. That'd be great. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see how I fiddle with this thing. Let me make sure. We don't want it to catch on fire, like everything else, right? So let's see. This should. Yep. Okay. There we go. All right. Let me just move myself over here. So arcane projector's working. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. Hector, for you, you can have as many private classes as you want. Oh no, there's chairs. There's chairs. I promise. I'll just summon a couple real quick. Just there we go. More chairs. Anyways, so yeah, first slide here. Christ, Hector. Yeah. So first slide. up at the top here, we have my name in kanji. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription, Yim. Thank you. And May, thank you so much for donating 5 subscriptions to the chat. Thank you. Hi, Ogie. Appreciate you dropping by. So, first slide. Yeah, anyways, so at the top here is my name in what I think is properly done in kanji. It reads Ankoku no Chikyu, which just simply means Dark Earth. My formal name is Darkearth, but you guys can simply call me Dark. That's perfectly fine. Or Darku if you're going by katakana. My face is being... Oh, okay, yep. Chat's in the way. Hold on. I can fix this. I can fix this, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's how we do it. Okay, right. So I am 28 years old. At least that's when I stopped counting on how old I was. So, yep, that's how old I am, 28. My birthday is the month of December on the 13th day. And it's a very nice month, you know. We sometimes get snow, sometimes not. You know, nice cool, not like this hot blasted weather in June, you know. June kind of sucks compared to December. We're all sitting inside our magically cooled rooms at this time of year. I am 188 centimeters tall, so I'm a bit of a tall boy. You know, you can see got a lot of length to go here, but yeah, tall. On Twitter, you can find me at Darkearth10. Yes, metric, because you know, metrics. That's what everybody does, right? We don't know anything other than metric. You know, I'm about like 93 hot dogs in length by American units. Yeah, you know. Christ. Yeah, anyways, so you know, bananas, they're like equal to hot dogs, so it's probably like 69 bananas in length, right? So yeah, we you know, the robes, you'll see what's under the robes very soon. Anyways, you know. So back to tags and stuff, right? Yeah, anyways. Tags, yeah. So art tags, the tag for my art is dark art. You know, just a little play on words there. Very simple, you know. No wands here. No wands, just one big staff. Yeah. So over here, my job is Archmagus, you know. Yeah, you know. And my residence, you know, honestly, I live in my tower, but not even I know where my tower really is. You know, I'm out in the void. I don't really know where this is. I just know how to get here. No eating of the staff. It'll give you indigestion. And then, you know, over here I have just my skills, my levels, what I've specialized in over the many years that I've been studying magic. Yeah, the green tea potions, those will be a supplemental class. We get those complimentary every weekend. But yeah, I'm a master wizard. I've dedicated my whole life into wizardry and all things magical, so I'm maxed out on the wizard stats there. Following up that, I have a lot of practice in void magic, all kinds of goodies there. We'll talk about in a class. You know, we'll have to wear our safety protection for dealing with void magic, but a very, very fun arcane subset. Following that, I've dabbled in a lot of elemental magic, you know, fire, earth, water, air, that sort of things. You know, very useful in all kinds of stuff. Oh my god, you guys. and researcher. My big thing of all wizards really is that we're all researchers at the end of the day. We're students for life, never fully truly a master, but we're constantly researching the secrets of the universe, the secrets of the arcane, and all kinds of other things. And then the next one up is my new special magic that I've learned recently, life to drawing. Something I've recently discovered and still practicing. Not too skilled, but something that I just started learning a few years ago. Oh shit! Did I miss a thing? Who donated? Thank you. And then lastly, outside of the magical stuff, I like to practice a little wood carving as a hobby. I'm not very skilled in it, but getting there. So that's only a level 2, but something I'm working on. What is the flavor of the big ass crystal? That is a secret for when you taste the crystal. You have to be a long dedicated student to taste the crystal. Yeah, the secret is blue raz. uh, when you taste the crystal, you gotta have more than just a tip. Anyways, so going. Oh, hey, Eris. Hey, we got a couple of my past creations in the chat. Appreciate you showing up. Anyways, so yeah, that's the first slide. Let's move on to the next one. Let me just hit the arcane projector here and get it to move along a little bit. 1 second here. Okay, lore. All right, so just a quick moment here. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of just a little story. All right, just everybody quiet down now here for a moment, and just let me turn off the lights, and we can talk about just a little something. So yeah, many ages ago, I grew up in a land much different from the one many of you might be familiar with. My world was rich with magic, fantastic beasts, and all sorts of arcane secrets to explore. However, there loomed a great threat in our world, one that we simply called the darkness. As a lad, I studied under a great wizard who taught me many things about magic. I had an affinity for the arcane, and I soaked up a vast amount of knowledge under his instruction. One day, around the time that I was 20, the great threat we all feared launched its attack on our world. The mortal races fell one after another, and our planet was consumed under an eternal darkness. Shortly before the end, my master and I created a pocket dimension surrounding the tower we lived in, hoping to preserve at least the vast amounts of arcane knowledge that he had locked away. My master decided to stay behind to fight until the bitter end and cast me off with no one to contact for help. I was lost in the void alone, trapped in this tower. In order to never forget the terrifying threat that lurks out there, I took upon the name Darkearth, and with my newfound isolation, I poured myself into the vast wellspring of arcane knowledge that was locked away. I was stuck here for years with nothing else to do. I delved deep into the mysteries of the universe and discovered secrets that no other mage had ever known. Devastating elemental magic, the power of the void, eternal youth, divination to view different worlds and timelines. And one day, I came across a peculiar sort of magic, one that lets me bring certain forms of art to life. With this newfound magic, I hatched a plan to bring heroes and other beings to life and send them across multiple timelines and dimensions where they could influence their worlds in positive ways which would hopefully stave off the darkness from one day afflicting their worlds. Over the years, I've mostly accomplished this feat. I have many creations to this day, some of which are here in my class today, even. And I've sent them across many different universes, and I've decided to try and share my knowledge of this magic with you all. The power of life to drawings. All right, we can turn the lights back on. Yep, boop. All right, yep, lights are back on. So yeah, that was just, there we go. I know, guys. The light burns, but just for the sake of the class today, we going forward after today, we can leave the lights off. But just for today on introduction day, we have to leave the lights on. Sorry. Anyways, let's move into the next slide here. It's starting with my likes. So yeah, so first one is reef keeping. I have a love for reef keeping. It's a certain challenge that you get to present to yourself trying to recreate an aspect of the ocean. Really, you're trying to replicate a little piece of your own ocean in your room, and house these fish and other life forms that would otherwise not really be there. And it's just kind of fascinating to sit there when you're really stressed, and just kind of watch them in their own little worlds, swimming about, having a good time, not worrying about the stresses of life. It's just it's just nice, something I enjoyed. Next up, Dungeons and Dragons. Huge fans of Dungeons and Dragons. Even despite the fact that I'm all alone in my tower with no friends to play Dungeons and Dragons with. I still enjoy it. It's very, very fun, and the thoughts of being able to create the endless amounts of possibilities and worlds through just imagination and have a good time with your friends, right? What's not to like about that? Hopefully one day, I'll have some friends that we can maybe do a D&D stream or something. That would be nice. From there, my favorite food, seafoods. A little contradictory, I know, with reef keeping, but they're just they're too good for their own good. They taste delicious. I can't help it. All right, lobster, fish, they're beautiful. I like watching them, but I also like eating them. Magic the Gathering. I very much like Magic the Gathering. As a kid, it was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh person, but nowadays that's kind of fallen off, and Magic is more of my go-to. I don't get to play a whole lot of Magic, but just the thrill and that smell of opening a new card pack, that dopamine hit, that's just you can't beat a nice crisp pack opening. So Magic is something you'll see here on stream sometimes when we have enough card packs to actually open. Yeah, Magic's fun. I'd like to have more people to play with. It's just hard to do so. Next up on the likes is camping. Kind of a little in vein with reef keeping. It's just kind of nice to be able to go out in nature. Not when it's hot like it is now, but when it's nice and cool in the colder months of the year. Just go out, be able to detox, not have to deal with technology, magic, or anything else, and just kind of sit amongst nature and relax, listen to the sounds of the environment. There's something peaceful about that. Helps you just mellow out. And also kind of going hand in hand with that, and also kind of contradicting my reef keeping hobby, is fishing. Love just being able to sit on a boat or on the beach and have a rod in the water, hoping to catch a fish, maybe get some dinner. Just listen to the sound of the waves as you wait or something. Just I don't know. I live a high stress life and like to kind of enjoy things that let you just kind of mellow out for a while. And going from likes to dislikes, starting off small dogs. I love dogs. I love a lot of different dogs. I have dogs, but small dogs, I fucking can't stand small dogs. They act like they're too big for them damn selves. They think they can take on the world. I'm sitting over here, over 6 feet tall, and they're like 2 inches tall, looking like a soccer ball, and they think they can take me. I can't have it. You know, they're sitting here wanting to bite your damn ankles, and you know, I just want to blow them away with an explosion spell. I can't help it. You know, can't stand them. From there, you know, talking about food again, but broccoli, shit looks like trees, shit tastes like trees. It tastes like grass, and it's worthless to me. I can't stand broccoli. Broccoli can go to hell. And last up is mosquitoes, or really just kind of like all insects that suck your blood. Uh, Mosquitoes suck horribly, like literally suck. But you know, they if there was a way that I could devise a spell that just eradicated mosquitoes from existence, yeah, I would do that. Mosquitoes are the worst, just sitting or flying around, sucking your blood, fucking making you itch. Yeah, screw those things. They bite then lick. Well, I don't care what they do. They take my blood from me. They deserve to die. Yeah, so you know, going from there, back to kind of like likes or all-time likes regarding anime. Let me just shuffle. There, I can't shuffle. So first up is my all-time favorite anime, which would be Code Geass. Code Geass is, in my opinion, just kind of a master class of anime. I've not seen something that has given me the joy that Code Geass has. You know, let me just see if I can reposition myself real quick. I don't think I can do this properly. I'm just okay. There we go. And then maybe I'll do this. Just kind of just move that over a little bit. Is that better? That work? Okay. All right. Yeah. So Code Geass, masterclass anime. Saw it many many years ago. There's very few things that it does wrong, which is basically just like 2 episodes. But the rest of it is just like solid 10 out of 10. Fantastic anime. Never seen anything better in my opinion. From there, Fate, the Fate series. Not a huge fan of everything that has to do in Fate, but you know, Fate just itself has a really cool story to tell and a lot of great characters. So it's something I like a lot. Overlord. Overlord is one of the best isekais. I don't really care what anybody has to say. The anime itself, not too fantastic, but the light novels tell a much better tale, and the world building in that show or that series is just perfect. And going also off that, the MMO that they kind of talk about, my God, I wish there was an MMO that was just kind of good, as good as the MMO they talk about in that game. If I had just like infinite money, I'd build an MMO like the one they talk about in there, minus the pay to win if you've read it. But anyways, yeah. So ReZero, another fantastic isekai. I know I got a lot of isekai on this list. I'm a bit of isekai trash, but that's okay. ReZero, also great, fantastic story to tell. Some great characters in there. Love the mystery. You know, can't wait to see the next season. Konosuba, once again, isekai trash, but fantastic garbage. Very funny. Has a great world despite it being just kind of like a comedy anime. And if you ever have the chance, definitely read through because it's one of the few series out there that actually has an ending, and it's just kind of great from start to finish. Um, Majutsu no Index is an older anime that I saw a number of years ago. It's also just a really weird, like, science versus magic kind of dynamic, but a really awesome story to tell, some great characters, great show overall. Spice and Wolf, very old anime. If you haven't seen this, don't even try to defend it if you haven't seen it. But it's a awesome show, great weird dynamic of talking about like economy and bartering and stuff, but also just randomly has one of the best girls that are out there. Holo is S tier waifu. Steins Gates. If you've not seen Steins Gates, it is just this whirlwind of a crazy time traveling dynamic. It's got a great mystery to it, and I don't think I had a bad time from start to finish with it. Angel Beats. Angel Beats I saw forever ago, back when it came out. This is one of the few anime that actually made me cry, having a just this weird mystery from the very get-go. It's like an isekai before like isekai was a thing. Granted, or I won't spoil it, but yeah, just fantastic anime. If you like just kind of like funny slash sad shows with a mystery in it, definitely watch that. Grimgar is another fairly old show, also kind of before the whole isekai thing took off. Just kind of shows the like gritty version or reality that you'd kind of get from transporting to another world without the whole, kind of that like happy-go-lucky, I'm super powerful, amazing at everything that you get in modern isekai shows. But also definitely worth a watch. Unfortunately, it'll probably never get a second season, but still good. And then Aldnoah Zero, another fantastic mecha type strategy show, kind of like Code Geass. If you've seen Code Geass and you like that show, you'd probably like Aldnoah Zero. And then Clanad, there's not a lot to say about Clanad other than watch it and it will destroy you. It's as simple as that. And then going into from anime to games. Old School RuneScape has been the game that I have played the longest. I've played that game since 2005, and I still play it, unfortunately or fortunately. I don't think I'll ever truly stop playing the game. We'll see. But, it's a game that I've never beat because I've never maxed, but hopefully one day, maybe on stream, I'll get to max or something like that, and we could share that experience together. Rust is a PvP game that is just endless amounts of fun. I'm a big sucker for PvP games. There's nothing more satisfying than just like taking everything from somebody who deserves to lose everything and getting revenge, and Rust is just kind of like the epitome of that. StarCraft is another game that's kind of just like fallen off as of late. Nobody really talks about StarCraft. Blizzard doesn't care about StarCraft. But StarCraft was a huge thing for its time, a game that I enjoyed for many years. Has a great story to tell, but unfortunately, it's probably dead forever. DayZ kind of going hand in hand with Rust. Just love the PvP aspect. Love being able to build your own stories. Yeah, that's kind of a trend. Is I like a lot of old games, and I'm just constantly chasing after the high, wishing like good games like old games would come out. So just kind of, being a boomer, looking back and missing the old days of good games. Warcraft 3, kind of similar in hand with Old School RuneScape. I played that game forever when I was younger. It was my first introduction to the Warcraft universe. Amazing characters, amazing story, a lot of inspiring characters as a kid. Unfortunately, Blizzard also shit on that game and ruined it. But I can look fondly back on it and the times I had with it. Stardew Valley. I love the fuck out of Stardew Valley, and if I could delete my memory of playing this game just so I could experience it from scratch again, I absolutely would. This game is just, I love Stardew Valley. Legend of Zelda. I didn't really get into Legend of Zelda until after the Nintendo 64 era. Ocarina of Time was actually the first video game I ever played. And because of that, I'm a sucker for it. It has a special place in my heart, and I love the shit out of Ocarina of Time. In my opinion, the big three in my mind, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess, those are the best three Zelda games that they have ever released and will probably ever release. Like a lot of people are kind of like hyping up and talking about, these last two, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And, like, sure, they're good games. The graphics are fun. There's lots of fun gimmicks to it. But, like, to me, there's something missing from the modern Zelda games that the old ones had, and just the old ones were just so much better, in my opinion. But, those three games were if I could delete my memory on playing them and replay them, I really wish I could. I'll definitely be playing those on stream at some point. So one day. Metroid. Unfortunately, this is another dead series that will probably never get another game, most likely. But the OG like Metroid games on the Game Boy were the shit, like Metroid Fusion. And then when they released Metroid Prime on the GameCube, that game was like revolutionary. Just such a amazing world that they built. Yeah, Metroid is basically dead. They don't release those games anymore. They just remake them. But Prime, thankfully they just did a remaster of it, so I'll 100% be playing that on stream. But Metroid Prime is, in my opinion, probably the best out of all the games that they released. Also a game that terrified the shit out of me as a kid, but super, super cool game. Hollow Knight is... I don't really like Metroidvania games, which is kind of dumb to say considering like I like games like Metroid. But Hollow Knight is one of the few Metroidvania type games that I've played and just like absolutely love. There's something about the weird like bug world that they developed that's just like it sucks you in, and like I really want to play more. I can't wait for Silk Song to come out, and before that I'll definitely be replaying through Hollow Knight. Mega Man. A lot of people, when you say Mega Man, they think like, oh, the Jump and Shoot series, PlayStation and all that stuff. For me, Mega Man was the Mega Man Battle Network series. That game was the absolute fucking shit. The Battle Network series on the Game Boys were my absolute, just some of the best games I ever got to play, and just once again hold a special place in my heart. I'm so stoked that they released them remastered on the Steam. I have them, and I am absolutely going to play the shit out of them and kick Matt's ass one day once I get to play them. Next up, Witcher. I think like most people, I had never even heard of Witcher until Witcher 3. Loved the shit out of the game. Super cool world that they had developed. I went back and tried to play Witcher 1 and 2. Those games are dog shit. They have aged horribly. I'm really looking forward to the fact that they're remastering them, because they're just like almost unplayable in like a modern day's comparison. So I really want to see what the stories they have to tell. And then, last up, Doom. Doom is just an icon. My first experience with Doom was Doom 3, and that was like this weird like horror take on the Doom franchise, and it was great. I mean, it's fucking terrifying back then. But the modern Dooms, Doom and Doom Eternal, I mean, those games kick ass. The music kicks and slaps. It's such a good game. It just like you need like a pick me up and hype you up. Doom, just it's there for you. It's a great game, and I hope that they'll continue making them, because they absolutely slap. Okay, next, I gotta reposition myself again here. Okay. All right, so streams. this is kind of what you can expect from streams from me going forward. Basically, I plan to stream a lot of live 2D, kind of just, working on my rigging commissions and things like that. If you're somebody who also likes to rig in live 2D and you have questions, you're more than welcome to ask questions and I can answer them if I can. Alternatively, I'm more than happy to be the student. If you're somebody who's excels and is really good at live 2D, and you have tips for me, by all means, don't hesitate to impart your knowledge. I'll also be playing a lot of PvP games, survival games, RPGs. Unfortunately, MMOs all kind of suck ass in modern day. So I'd love to play some MMOs, but they gotta release a good one. Hopefully, Ashes of Creation comes out sooner rather than later, and we actually get a good one. But that'll remain to be seen. And then lastly is Magic the Gathering cards. I have a bunch of cards that I've been saving up to open, and I'm actually planning to do a stream tomorrow to open up everything that I have. So if you're interested, feel free to come by for that. And then goals. I'm not somebody who normally streams, but I really want to try and stream regularly. I'm hoping to kind of just keep a consistent schedule of maybe 2 or 3 times a week. If I can do that, I'd be happy with myself. And then lastly, just very simply, I'd like to rig 20 models this year. I think I'm up to almost 10. So if I can get another 10-ish or so before the end of the year, that'd be great. I love rigging models is one of the few things that I actually get to take pride in as far as work goes. I could really care less about what I do in my day job, but rigging, it's nice just to be able to make something and somebody appreciate it and use that thing that you made. And last up here is credits. So credits. Bon is the one who did the art for my model. They are great. They have an amazing art style. They're from Korea, so sometimes a little hard to talk to. But if you're interested in getting a model and you like this style, please reach out to them. They will do a great job working with you and really making exactly what it is that you want. I of course did my own rigging. Let me just slide myself over real quick again. Kurotsky Arts is the one who did the beautiful wallpaper that you guys saw earlier. They are amazing. I've hired them for a number of different artworks, and I totally recommend using them if you're looking to get some beautiful art done. Thank you so much, Techie, for the biddy donation. Thank you so much. And thank you for the congratulations on the debut. Spooky, actually, I think he changed. I think this is a different Twitter handle than the one he changed because he just told me that he changed it yesterday. But he did the awesome background music that you guys heard at the starting of the stream. I don't think he takes commissions, but if you're looking for something, maybe shoot him a DM and see if he's interested. AKA Vtubers is the one who actually did the design for my model. So if you're looking for some character design, they're a good point of contact. I think they did a fantastic job on the design. TwitchTube on Fiverr did the emotes. Arrowhail did the alerts that I have, and the pixel art that you saw on the first slide was done by Fungi Wizard. And now we can do the full model showcase. Boop. Okay. All right, so I'll zoom in here a bit. So here is the full view of the model from top to bottom. See, I've got a nice robe, nice cloak, fancy little animation on the staff here. My long big robe thingies. Yeah, titties will come soon. Don't worry. And yep, feet. Can do a little bit of a step. We'll just do a little step. Yep, anyways. Quick close-up of the face. Yeah. And toggles. So first up, just a very simple blush, you know. You guys probably face is red right now after doing this. But yeah, gotta despair, you know, when whenever you guys start to be mean one day when I'm playing like shit in my video games. You know, just got a bit of a crying animation, you know, once I'm also playing like shit and you guys are bullying me for it. Yep, fangs. Um, got a hearts animation. Chat's looking quite great, you know, especially May over there. I see her in chat lurking. Yeah. And then Sparkles. And then I can also change the position of my staff. So I can alternate between this upward position or down behind me like this. Oh, I guess a cool little effect I had done is, I guess you might not have seen, is the crystals kind of hover around the main crystal in the staff. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on this model. There was a lot of various effects that I tried to put into it, but yeah, also have can remove the magic circles that are in my eyes. You get to see just my my purple eyes, and then my hat comes off, and then what seems like a lot of people have been waiting for is the robe comes off. Yeah, less clothes, right? Taking it all off. It's hot, you know. And then I've got just two simple animations that I've done. I unfortunately haven't been able to afford more art to do like fancy spell effects and stuff, but hopefully one day. But I just have a very simple magic circle on the floor that you saw earlier on the book. Just a little summoning circle here. And then I've also got this one that I plan to do in conjunction with some other spell effects when I end up getting them, which is this one. It's kind of fun when you work on your own model because you get to just kind of like practice and just kind of have fun with it, you know, when you're doing what you want versus like when just a client wants something. So, you know, the possibilities are endless. I can't wait to afford more stuff and make nice things. But yeah, that's kind of everything for me. I do have a bit of a schedule kind of planned out for today's stream. It's just kind of just wanted to kind of do the debut. Um, I plan to come back tomorrow, like I mentioned, to do Match the Gathering card pack openings. So I've got a decent little amount to open. I'm nothing like May and her card streams, but definitely have a little bit of fun there tomorrow night. Zoom in closer. Okay, I zoom in. I have mostly Pyrexia packs to open. I think that's how you pronounce it. Can you come closer? Closer? You like this? Oh. Thank you for the happy debut, Roxa, or Roxas. Sorry. So let me pull up really quick the schedule. I know it's probably quiet. Sorry. Where is it? Properties. Thank you. I know my looks never change. I'm just eternally this age. Okay. I think this is. Oh. Okay. So I think I have the times down on Twitch. But tomorrow night I think it's 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna do the Magic card pack opening, and then on Sunday night / maybe Monday night, we'll do some retro gaming. I haven't quite 100% decided if we're going to do maybe Metroid Prime or maybe Mega Man Battle Network. Not sure yet, but probably one of those two. It just real quick, it's crazy that like games that came out on like the Nintendo 64 or GameCube are considered retro now. Like I was shocked to hear that the other night when someone, I was like, oh yeah, like, I want to play like old games, but like they're not quite retro, because we're not like talking about like Super NES and stuff, we're talking like GameCube, and they're like, oh yeah, actually GameCube is considered retro gaming now, and I felt really fucking old and sad. Oh, hi Chisai, thank you. But yeah, that is about it for me. I don't have much else to show off. Once again, thank you all so much for everyone. Yeah, see, Boomy, same thing for me. Just I died knowing that stuff is considered retro. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone showing up today. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in the future. Thank you. Bye bye.